channel of Lotto keys and tricks, the channel that will help you to win the Lotto, channel that will help you to retrieve the money that you've lost through the Lotto business. So, I'm doing this video just because many of you have lost a lot of your money to Lotto agents, which indeed you have to get some few coins back. So I'm doing this video to help each and everyone win the Lotto every day. So in this video, you will get to know how to win Lotto every day using the Lotto code. Before we continue, please, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, click on the subscribe button and the notification button. It will help you to get notification of all the videos that I'll be uploading in the near future. Immediately I post on YouTube, you get notification. Please, to win the Lotto every day, you're going to use 3 types of code. We have the drop code, we have the system code, and we have the miss code. These 3 types of code will help you to win the Lotto every day. You will get to understand these 3 types of code as we move on with the research, with the education about the Lotto. We are going to take our research by giving an example from 2 or 3 different Lotto systems. We are beginning from the Monday Special Lotto. And indeed, we move on to the Lucky Tuesday Lotto. Then we move on to the Midweek Lotto. But indeed, it will for every 590 Lotto systems, which include the Fortune Thursday Lotto, the Friday Bonanza Lotto, and the National Lotto. So you can use it for every 590 Lotto system, this kind of code that you are going to learn on this channel. So we are taking Monday Special Lotto to be the first one that we are going to learn from it. We are taking one event from the Monday Special, which is event 699. Winning numbers were 57, 25, 41, 17, and 63. So we are assuming that this event numbers was the last number that dropped for Monday Special. And that matter, we want to win the following week. So we are on event number 699. So to win the following week, it will be on event number 700. So how do you win the Lotto? Using the Lotto code for the following week at event number 700. And that's what we are going to learn. All the 5 numbers that dropped, 57, 25, 41, 17, and 63, will come from this combination 0 to 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Every winning numbers of all 590 Lotto systems will come from this combination 0 to 9. So when you take the first number 57, it came from the combination 5 and 7. When you take 25, it came from the combination 2 and 5. When you take 41, it came from the combination 4 and 1. When we take 17, it came from the combination 1 and 7. When we take 63, it came from the combination 6 and 3. All from 0 to 9 numbers. So in summary, if you want to win the Lotto following week, this is what you have to do. We have 0 to 9 numbers all in blue ink. So the numbers, you write them, and the numbers that draw for the last results of the particular Lotto system that you want to win Lotto the following week. You write all the numbers that draw from 0 to 9 combination. You write them. So when you take the second one, 0 to 9 numbers, the numbers in green, they are the numbers that dropped in the winning numbers. So we have 57. So 5 and 7 is in green ink. It is part of the. Then we have 2 and 5. Already 5 is in green, so 2. So 2 is also taken to be in green or changed to be in green. Then we have 41. So 4 and 1 is changed to be green. 1 and 7, already 1 is there. So 7 is also changed. Already 7 is there too. It's changed to be in green ink. And the last one, 63. 6 and 3 is changed to be in green ink. So the combination that gives the winning numbers at event 699 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's left with only 3 numbers from 0 to 9 that did not give a combination winning number at event 699. So you will separate all the combination that give the winning numbers at current event 699. So the combination that gave the winning numbers at event 699 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is what is referred to as drop code, because it is the code that the system dropped to get a winning number. So it is referred to as the drop code. Then we have 0, 8 and 9, which did not form part of the winning numbers combination. So it is left in the system. It is still in the system. It did not come out at the last result. So it is what is referred to as the system code, because the system is keeping it. It is the system code. So to win the Lotto following week, we use drop code, system code, and one additional code, which is the miss code. So these 3 types of code will help you to win the Lotto the following week. So as we move on, you will get to understand the drop code, how to use it, the system code, how to use it, and the miss code, how to use it. So we are still on the Monday special. We've already gotten our drop code, system code. So let's see how we are going to use the first one. So we are taking the first one, the drop code. So how do you use this drop code to win the Lotto the following week? When you have the drop code being selected for you like this, then you are to make combinations out of this drop code that you have made. Indeed, the drop code and the system code depends on the last result that was dropped for the Lotto system that you want to win the Lotto the following week. So this is the drop code, which are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So you are going to make combinations from this set of codes or numbers. So this is what you have to do. You take the first code, which is 1. Then you write them. You write 1. Then all the remaining codes, you put 1 each at the back of 1. So when you put 2 at the back of 1, you get 12. You put 3 at the back of 1, you get 13. 2, you put 4 at the back of 1, you get 14. When you put 5 at the back of 1, you get 15. You put 6 at the back of 1, you get 16. And when you put 7, the last code at the back of 1, you get 17. So you finish with the aspect of 1. So the same way you take the second one, which is number 2 or code 2, and that you put the remaining numbers at the back of 2. So this is how you will get 1 at the back of 2, you get 21. 3 at the back of 2, you get 23. 4 at the back of 2, you get 24. 5 at the back of 2, you get 25. 6 at the back of 2, you get 26. 7 at the back of 2, you get 27. You take the next one, which is 3, and you put all the numbers at their back. So you get 31, 32, 34, 35, 36, and 37. The next code is 4 within the drop code. So you put the remaining numbers at the back of 4. So when you put the remaining numbers at the back of 4, you get 41, 42, 43, 45, 46, and 47. The next code is 6. So you put the remaining numbers at the back of 6. So you get, let's first take 5 before you move on to 6. So you put the remaining code at the back of 5. So you get 51, 52, 53, 54, 56, and 57. Then let's move on to the next one, which is 6. You put the remaining numbers at the back of 6. So you get 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 67. Then the last code is 7. So you put the remaining numbers at the back of 7. So you get 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, and 76. So you finish with the combination. That is not the end. Remember that in lottery, we have single numbers. So after making all this combination, then all the code numbers there, you have to make them single numbers. So making all the code single numbers, we have single 1, single 2, single 3, single 4, single 5, single 6, and single 7. Remember that also we have double numbers in lottery. So you make each and every code number a double number. So you make 1 a double number, you make 2 a double number, 3 a double number, 4 a double number, 5 a double number, 6 a double number, and 7 a double number. So you get 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, and 77. These are the set of numbers for the drop code for the following week. Indeed, somebody asked me this question: how can you help me to get 50 numbers, 40 numbers, or 45 numbers to stick every day, that you are sure that 4 numbers will drop from it. So that is the reason why I made this research, to come out with the solution to the person's problem. So these are the set of numbers for the drop code. But indeed, you can use a rejected number key to reject some of these numbers to reduce the numbers. So I made a video which is entitled Top 10 Lotto Rejected Numbers Every Day. I hope by now you understood this rejected number key. If you don't know how to reject using the top 10 Lotto rejected number every day, then you search on YouTube this topic, top 10 Lotto rejected numbers every day. You get to understand, then you can reject some numbers from it. If you are lucky, you can reject 5 or more numbers from this drop code. So let's check the following week the numbers that drop. The following week, at first we are at event number 699, so the following week will be at event 700. So the winning numbers that came just after event 699 were 68, 37, 55, 3, and 19. So the numbers in green drop from the drop code 37, 55, and 3. So let me show you where they are. See 37 in red ink close to 37, so 37 drop there. You see 55 close to 55 in green ink and in red ink, so 55 dropped. Then you see single 3 close to 3 in green ink, showing that 3, 55 and 37 were the number that dropped from the drop code. 3 numbers. Now let's continue. We are still on the Monday special tour. So we are now on the system code. Now the same way that you did for the drop code is the same way that you do for the system code. So per our code separation that we did, the drop code and the system code, we had the system code to be 0, 8, and 9. These were the combination that did not drop from the system to give a winning numbers at even number 699. So they are still in the system. So that is why it is referred to as the system code. The system is keeping it. So the same combination that we made for the drop code, we are going to make the same combination for the system code. So when you take 0, you made a combination, you put the remaining numbers at the back of 0. But remember, we don't have 08 in lottery, we don't have 09 in lottery, 590 lottery system. It is almost the same as single 8 and single 9 when you put 0 in front of 8 and 9. So for that matter, we will jump to 8. So when you put 0 at the back of 8, you will get 80. And when you put 9 at the back of 8, you will get 89. Now you move on to the next code, which is 9. You cannot put 8 at the back of 9 because in 590 lotto system it ends at number 90. We don't have number 98, not even 91. But indeed we have number 90, so you can put 0 at the back of 9. So you get 90. So after that, you have to make all the numbers single numbers, but indeed we don't have single 0 in lottery, but we have single 8 and we have single 9, so we make them single numbers. So we have single 8 and single 9. Then after that, you make all the numbers, the system code numbers, you make each and every one double numbers, because Lotto have double numbers too. But indeed 0, we don't have 0 0 in lottery, but indeed we have 8 8, so you get 8 8, which is 88. And we don't have 9 9, which is 99, because Lotto ends at 90. So that one will also be ignored. So after that, the numbers that you have 80, 89, 90, single 8, 9, and 88, you can also use rejected numbers to reject some of the numbers too. So indeed, the numbers, none of these numbers, the system could drop at event number 700, just after event 699. So none of them. Already we have 37, 55, and 3 dropping from the drop code. So it's left with 68 and 9. So none of them drop from the system code. The show continues. So they say Monday's speciality. So we are on the third code. We are going to use the miss code. The miss code. The miss code is a combination of the drop code and the system code. These two codes will produce the miss code. So what will happen is that from the drop code we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And from the system code we have 0, 8, and 9. So what you will do is that you will take the first number from the drop code, which is 1. Then you put each of the system code at the back of 1. So you get 1 0, you get 1 8, you get 1 9. Then the next drop code is 2. So you put the system code at the back of 2. Each of them, you get 2 0, you get 2 8, and you get 2 9. Then after that, the next code from the drop code is 3. You put all the system code, each of them at the back of 3. So you get 3 0, you get 3 8, and you get 3 9. We are on 4, so you put the system code at the back of 4. You have 4 0, 4 8, and 4 9. We are on 5, you put the system code at the back of 5. You have 5 0, you get 5 8, and you get 5 9. We are on 6. From the drop code we are on number 6. You put the system code, each of them at the back of 6. So you get 6 0, you get 6 8, and you get 6, 9. The last code or number from the drop code is 7. You put each of the system code at the back of 7. So you get 70, you get 7, 8, and you get 7, 9. That is not the end. When you finish with this, now you also take the system code and you put the drop code at the back of the system code. So you take 0 and you put each of the drop code at the back of 0, but we don't have 01 in lottery, 02, 03, 04 is the same as the single numbers. So you already have them, so you're not going to use it. But we have 8, so you put all the drop code, each of them at the back of 8. So you get 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, and 87. Okay? After that, the system code, we have 9. So you put all the drop code, each of them at the back of 9. But we don't have 91, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97 in lottery. Okay, so you ignore the 9. Then, so this is the missed code that I'm talking about. So in the lottery, the system can decide to drop code, system code, or missed code. So the first one, drop code, gives 3 numbers. The system code did not give any number. The missed code, let's see, it's left with 2 numbers if the numbers will come from the missed code. But after this, you can use my top 10 Lotto rejected numbers to reject some of these missed code so that the number of codes will reduce. So you can search for the top 10 Lotto rejected numbers to reject some of these missed code numbers. So indeed, we will continue, but before we continue, let me make this small information to you. If you have any way of rejecting numbers, then after watching the video, please comment on the video rejected numbers. Just comment rejected numbers, then add your telephone number to it, your WhatsApp number, Telegram number. Add it, indicate it. I will communicate with you so that you also teach me how you'll be able to, or the way that you use to reject your numbers, so that we collaborate. Okay, so let's see, these are the missed code numbers. So you can use rejected numbers keys, what I have, including what you have or somebody have, to reject a lot of these numbers. You know, you can use rejected numbers to reject most of the first one, the drop code numbers, the system code numbers, and this missed code numbers. So the numbers will become very small for you. Okay, so that you can stick the numbers. So let's check the following week and see. And indeed, 68 is close to 68 in red ink because 68 dropped live. The last 2 numbers from the event 700, the last 2 numbers were 68 and 90, which hasn't dropped. So 90 also dropped. Okay, that is why 19 is close to 90. I want you to see that. So these are the results. Okay, the last two results which hasn't dropped was 68 and 90. So 68 and 90 drop from the system code. So you see how the system is dropping the numbers. Okay, so this is for Monday switch. It works for every kind of Lotto system. We are going to take 2 more additional Lotto systems to see how it works. So please just watch the video till the end. Lotto has consumed lots of your money. So if you have gotten this chance, please stay on the channel, watch the video to the end and get the understanding. As you watch more, the more you understand and the more you can use it well. So still be on the channel. I have 2